Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, we get the season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now Newton on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
To throw again. Newton over the middle to Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton. He's going to sling this deep down, and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
That's good.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
15-yard line.
That's complete. Right around the 8. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
At the 1-yard line.
Newton now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A.J. Green there to make the grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the Dolphins rebuild officially underway, as it is not Ryan Fitzpatrick leading them out here week 1. It is, in fact, the number 5 overall pick from April, and that is Tua Tagovailoa.
And most people assume that Ryan Fitzpatrick would get the call here on opening day, and count me among those. I thought that Fitz would have the team while they got Tua Tagovailoa truly healthy and indoctrinated into the NFL, but they decided to go with the youngster out of Alabama right from day 1. Beautiful thrower of the football and commands a huddle quite well for a young player.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jerome Baker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
20-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
First down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, Dolphins.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
10 at the 21-yard line.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On play action, here's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Good go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Tua to throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Loss of 13 yards.
On 2nd down, Tua. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Tua now, 3rd and goal. This is caught, Watkins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Quez Watkins with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On first down, Newton. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jerome Baker getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. These two teams all tied after 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. The shotgun snap for Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown, Ryan Izzo. There to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
And we remind you lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
9 yards.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On 2nd down now, it's White. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Newton. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Jerome Baker. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you got a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Newton. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun. Newton. Open man is Myers. And he gets it down to the 32. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the gun, Newton under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jerome Baker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. The 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. Little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
First down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
The 3rd down pass.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the ground, Michel. Not much room here as he only gets into about the 30.
Michel, the ball carrier.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 3rd down, Michel. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Bowden. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Tua now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left, and that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 36 yards.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd down and 20.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Tua, the final shot before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
Used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They start to drive with White. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. There on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 34-yard line.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Ball carrier.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jerome Baker. He's the him on the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he finds who else? Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Geno Atkins got home that time.
A loss of 6 yards.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And no return from Bowden. This will come out to the 25. Miami set to take over. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Tua going to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devontae Parker there to make the grab. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23.
Time for our players spotlight, and it focuses in here on Cam Newton. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure? New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Number 26.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 7, Newton. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jerome Baker make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. 3rd and long. It's Newton. And the pressure gets to him again. Jerome Baker in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. On the option, here's Tua. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Now a short one to Gesicki. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Tua to throw again. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Miami.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. This is caught. Watkins.
Tagovailoa.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 6.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Quez Watkins making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now this will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, it's Newton. Open man is Myers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They will run with White out of the shotgun. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now a first down throw for Newton. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jerome Baker has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jerome Baker in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Ryan Izzo. Incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down, make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football. I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
He's airing it out for Williams. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Tua on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. An option run with Tua. On 1st down, here's Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd down, Tua. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Here's Tua. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. Sliding out of the... And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. From the gun, it's Tua. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Patriots 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
So Newton and the Patriots down by 8. A little over 80 ticks to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For the Patriots.
Now Newton. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now it's Newton. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. The rookie, Brandon Jones, picks it off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Back to throw is Tua. And he finds who else? Watkins. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the